Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Moosh, and today we are doing another tier list video that is going to be extremely hard for me to do, to be honest. My last tier list video was very mid, so we are going to try a little harder this time. I'm not going to say what each tier means because I think you guys like get an understanding. But my last one I had B as basic, and I'm just gonna like let you guys know that basic means good. Okay, basic means good. It doesn't mean that it's like bad. So let's just leave it at that. You put your own opinion to what I do. I don't know. Just do your own thing, and I'll do mine. Anyways, this is all about my opinion. This isn't like facts. Everyone has their own opinions on music, so let's keep it simple, and yeah, let's do this before I don't shut the hell up. Okay, so why is this so hard for me though? Led Zeppelin's always been my favorite band, so this is going to be a bit tricky. So our first album, Led Zeppelin I. By the way, if you don't know who Led Zeppelin is, please go look them up. They are very foundational, and I guess the starters of heavy rock. I guess you could say like heavy metal rock sometimes. I don't know. It depends what you feel, I suppose. I'm not like a music critic or like super nerd in that sense that I know the right words to say for everything. I just like music, so that's why I'm doing this. Yeah, so Led Zeppelin's first album was their debut album, and that's Led Zeppelin I. Here comes Riley. Hey, baby. Now, this album, I'm going to float it around here because this is tricky for me. It is definitely almost all of Led Zeppelin's albums are S-worthy, but I have to really like think about it. Like, it's really raw early Led Zeppelin, and there's a few songs that like I don't dislike them, but they're basic, aka good, but they're not superb or amazing. Okay, so there's a few songs on their first album that it's like, is it S tier worthy? Like, I love Dazed and Confused and I Can't Quit You Baby. Those are probably my favorite tracks on this album. And you got like How Many More Times, that's good. You got Good Times, Bad Times, so that's like kind of basic good. It's really good, okay, don't get me wrong. Like, it's an awesome song. Maybe I've overdone it by like playing it so much, but I do think like their first album's a little just really early, right? Like really early Led Zeppelin, and like maybe it's the producing of it that's not like perfect, but nothing's perfect, okay? And I'm not saying any songs on this are bad. You also got Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You with Joan Baez. Please forgive me. Yeah, I'm not the music lore queen, okay? I'm just Moosh, okay? So, with that being said, this is difficult, but I'm gonna put it in the A tier. I'm gonna put Led Zeppelin's debut album in the A tier. It's fucking amazing, okay? This is really hard because like even I hate myself for doing that. Okay, and then we got Led Zeppelin II. I'm also going to float it here. See, like, you know, I need to make this a little interesting. I can't just put everything in S. It just doesn't make sense. Obviously Led Zeppelin II is really early Led Zeppelin. This was also released in 1969. I'm not sure if I said that about their debut album. But this was like later in the year. So to me, I feel like maybe that's a little rushed, and like the producing on it's still really raw sounding, which I don't know if that's for the time, like if it just sounded like that, or if like they could have done it a little better. And you know, Led Zeppelin II's got a whole lot of love. Like, you cannot not like that song. It's got Ramble On. You can't not like that song. Bring It On Home. You cannot not like that song. It's amazing. The harmonica parts, really cool. I do think to people that know, like, Led Zeppelin kind of used a lot of like blues as like blues musicians. Don't fucking quote me on anything, okay? But I do think like some of it wasn't like it was original Led Zeppelin, but it wasn't like super original. Was it? Was it? Please tell me I'm wrong. And you got Heartbreaker. You cannot not like that song. And What Is and What Should Never Be. That's super cool. And apparently, I think What Is and What Should Never Be was like the first song they recorded for this album, I think. Maybe that and Whole Lotta Love. And it kind of like, it was the foundation for that, for Led Zeppelin II. Like, I think that's where they got like all their ideas, you know, musical inspirations. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Okay, so with that being said, like my brain wants it in S tier, but I think it might deserve an A tier. So I'm gonna put it there for now. And this is really heartbreaking for me. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. Please don't hate me. I hate me. Don't hate me. I hate me enough. Okay, Led Zeppelin III. This is where I think things got a little more interesting. And they started creating their sounds kind of differentiate. You know what I'm saying? From their debut album and Led Zeppelin II, I think this started getting a little different. And I think the production of Led Zeppelin III started to get a little more cleaner. This was released in 1970, like a whole year later than Led Zeppelin II. So they had like some time, and that's always good to have some time. Why I love Led Zeppelin III so much is it's hard for me to pick a favorite Led Zeppelin song, but Since I've Been Loving You is probably my favorite Led Zeppelin song, and it's fucking superb, okay? It's phenomenal. It's amazing, okay? That's an amazing song, and it's just, it hits the spot, you know? It hits the spot. So, I don't know, especially like some live performances of that song, like, nothing can top it for me, man. It's so good. Even when they play Dazed and Confused live with the violin bow, like, nothing can top Since I've Been Loving You. I don't know what it is. It's just my opinion, and it's what I like. So, and you got nice songs like That's the Way and Bon Your, and you got nice songs like That's the Way and Tangerine's nice. Then you got a little more, I don't know, I don't understand where they were going with the Bon Your Stomp. I don't know how to pronounce it, but they were obviously inspired by something, and you know, it's all right. It's not like my favorite. It's good. It's good. There's just a few songs on here that make it into the amazing tier. This is crazy. I didn't see this coming, okay? I was like, everything's going in fucking S tier, man. Okay? Okay, and now we have a very iconic album. We have Led Zeppelin's untitled album, Led Zeppelin IV. If you don't know this album, I don't know what to tell you, man. Go listen to it. It's got Stairway to Heaven on it, and I don't know how you can top that. Okay, I know Since I've Been Loving You's like my favorite Led Zeppelin album song, sorry, but Stairway to Heaven's like fucking also superb. Unfortunately, now every time I listen to Stairway to Heaven, it reminds me about my Nona, and I start almost crying. It happened last year. I went to see The Song Remains the Same at movie theater we have here. They were playing it, and I went with my cousin, and he knows I love Led Zeppelin, and it was after finding out my Nona had cancer and stuff, and it just made me start crying, and we were drinking some gin I brought. Yeah, I don't know, I just got really emotional, and my cousin was like, man, that wasn't my intention. I'm like, I know. I'm just so emotional, I can't help it. So yeah, now every time that comes on, I think about her, but you know, one day maybe it will be less emotional. Also, after she passed away, my dad was listening to Led Zeppelin, and Stairway to Heaven came on, and a white dove flew in front of his truck, and he has like a dash cam, so he has it on camera and stuff, and he was like, whoa. And I was like, whoa, Dad. Like, that shit's crazy. Anyways, so Led Zeppelin IV came out like a whole year after Led Zeppelin III. Like even a little bit longer than a year. It came out in November, and Led Zeppelin III was like October. Anyway, so Led Zeppelin IV, untitled album, whatever you want to call it, came out in 1971. It's got Black Dog, it's got Rock and Roll, it's got When the Levee Breaks, okay, like, and Stairway to Heaven. Did I say that? Did I say Stairway to Heaven? Okay, that's just a super iconic song. And there's just no topping that. And the production on this is really amazing. It's going in S tier. And you know what? I love all of these equally to S tier, but I had to do this for the purpose of this video. Okay. See, like, mostly everything, nothing's gonna go in D or F. I'm just gonna put that out there. So we got Houses of the Holy. I love Houses of the Holy. Houses of the Holy is a super amazing album. It came out like a whole 2 years later after their fourth album. So Houses of the Holy came out in 1973. The problem with Houses of the Holy is like some of their like funky songs on it, they're really good, but it's not as good as the fourth album. And to like come out with that after the fourth album is kind of like, what happened? But it's still amazing. Like, it's got Over the Hills and Far Away. It's got The Song Remains the Same, and it's got the Rain song. The crunge is kind of funny. Dear Maker, I can't pronounce that to save my life. It's really a good song. Dancing Days is okay. Okay, like, it's not S tier. I love the Rain song a lot. That was my last skating competition song. I had to take the lyrics out. My brother helped me edit it at the time, because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I just needed a competition song. So I'm putting Houses of the Holy in A tier. It's an amazing album, don't get me wrong. Please don't hate me for all these A tier Led Zeppelins. Okay, so I'm gonna float this next one also between A and S. I'm sorry, I have to. I can't just let it sit down there in that weird area. I love Physical Graffiti. And if I had to pick a favorite Led Zeppelin album, it would be Physical Graffiti. It has been my favorite since the 8th grade. And you know, I know it's not their fourth album. I know it's not, it doesn't have Since I've Been Loving You on it. But it's just like such a good song in a variety of songs. And like, it's like they really just like showcased like their best songs. And I don't know, I feel like when I talk to people who love Led Zeppelin, or like anyone who knows Led Zeppelin, they think Physical Graffiti is like garbage. I don't know why. I don't know if it's like because it's a long album, can they get through it? I don't know what it is, and I'm sorry, but I fucking love Physical Graffiti. It's so cool. The vinyl's cool too, like the windows like change to pictures. It's really cool. I don't know how you can't like Physical Graffiti. Physical Graffiti's got Houses of the Holy, In My Time of Dying. It's got fucking Kashmir. Okay, Kashmir's like the craziest song. I don't know, okay? It just is. And it's got In the Light and Sick Again. And funny story. Oh, and it's got 10 Years Gone, and I love that song. When I was like 13, I'm like, man, one day I'm gonna get a tattoo and it's gonna have that lyric from 10 Years Gone. As the eagle leaves its nest, it's got so far to go or grow. I don't know. I don't remember, okay? I don't listen to Led Zeppelin every day anymore. I did at one point in my life. But that's a great song. And funny story, I'll try to find my photo, my yearbook photo from grade 8. My quote in it is from In the Light. It's, "In the light, you will find the road," or something. Something simple like that. Or, "When your will is gone, in the light, you will find the road." It's gonna be so silly because I know what it is, but my brain can't think about it. Anyways, I'll try to find that and put that in this video because it's kind of funny. And I probably have braces on, and my hair is like pinned straight, and I have like no eyebrows and stuff, and I probably look stoned. Anyways, I'm going to put Physical Graffiti in, where am I gonna put it? It's going in S tier, guys. It's a fucking superb album, okay? I know I wouldn't say what the categories are, but it's superb and it's going there, okay? Splendid. All right, so now we got Presents. I'm gonna just float this here. So Presents is interesting. Robert Plant's voice, started getting a little different. I believe this is the time when his son passed away, or it was after this album. So he was probably going through mental health problems, and there was some car crash that he was in, and he had like a broken leg and recording this in a wheelchair and stuff. I don't know the whole story, and his wife had like a really bad concussion. I read this in some book. I don't remember, but I don't know. I think the band was kind of just falling apart a little bit. John Bonham drinking a ton. Like he did. All of them drank a ton, okay? No hate. I think Jimmy Page started dabbling in harder drugs. So it just started getting a little sloppy. And this album, Presence, was released in '76 by Swan Song Records. Same with Physical Graffiti. I don't think I mentioned they were released by Swan Song Records, which is Led Zeppelin's own record company. So Presence is all right. It's good. It's got Achilles' Last Stand on it. T for One. Those are good songs. It's just like not my favorite. It's not bad. I want to put it in basic. I don't have much to say about it because I've never been, I never listened to it that much. It could almost, whoa, oh, I moved that was crazy. It could almost go in A. But for the purpose of some variety, I'm going to put it in the B tier, okay? I'm so sorry. I never thought I would do this. And then we got Led Zeppelin's last album, In Through the Outdoor. I mean, there's Coda too, but that's technically not a studio album, okay? It's like a compilation album after John Bonham died. So I can't put that on here. I'll say at the ending where I'd put Coda. That's good for Coda. Coda means the end, right? In music theory. So In Through the Outdoor, honestly, right away, I'm putting it in C. It's almost a B. But personally, my opinion, it's not my favorite. It will not be my favorite. It's got In the Evening and All of My Love. I like those songs. They're all right. It's just so different. It's different, like Led Zeppelin music. It's different from where they began to where they are. Like, it just transitions so much, and it's like 80s. But you know what? It was basically 1980. So I get it. I don't hate this album, but it's not an album that I listen to on the regular. It's just, you know, and it's got that Carouselambra song on it. It's like, I don't know how to describe that feel. I think it was more John Paul Jones and Robert Plant produced, because Jimmy Page was going through his own mental health problems and addiction problems. His guitar solos are, I think, sloppy and not great. It's like he stopped caring about Led Zeppelin, which sucks because Led Zeppelin was his baby, and I think it still is. And he's probably like sad he didn't give it his all then. And you know, I remember reading about like Robert Plant's son dying and how Jimmy Page never went to like the funeral and stuff, and like there was probably like all this tension and drama. Kind of unfortunate, and I'm sure like there's no hard feelings now, and like personal reasons, like you know, you can't hold things against people forever. Like, I don't know. And I don't know if that's all true. I don't know everything, guys. I don't know everything. Okay, I'm just here. I'm just talking. I'm letting you know my opinions on Led Zeppelin's studio albums. So, yeah. That's their 8 studio albums. If I was to put Coda anywhere, I'm sorry, but it's gonna go in D. Even though it's got the Bonzo's Montreux thing, that's cool. Yeah, how can you not like John Bonham's like drum solos and stuff? Yeah, Led Zeppelin II's got Moby Dick. It's so good, especially when they played live. So good. Okay, so this is a bit crazy. Okay, this tier list is crazy to me because my brain wanted everything in S minus In Through the Outdoor that I thought maybe would go in like A or B. But yeah, that's Led Zeppelin's last studio album, In Through the Outdoor, and it's unfortunate that John Bonham had to pass away, but everything comes to an end eventually. Nothing lasts forever. But, you know, their legacy lives on, and there would not be as many rock bands or even the 80s hair bands or heavy metal if Led Zeppelin didn't exist, okay? Just know that, man. They are influential to tons of musicians, I'm sure. Okay, guys. That's it for this video. That's my opinion on Led Zeppelin's albums. That's the way they are ranked as of October 25th, 2023. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment. I'd love that. Send to your friends. Put on the notification bell wherever that is on your screen. I would appreciate it. All right, guys. Peace and love to you all. Go listen to Led Zeppelin. Peace.